Welcome to Finish My Sentence, where we laugh our way through life. So here's the deal, Belle.
Candy.
We've known each other a long time, 42 years, when I busted onto your scene. And we're comfortable with one another, but what you don't know is how incredibly awkward I am with people.
I don't think you are awkward at all.
You haven't been watching me, and that's comforting because it would be weird if you were. But there are social interactions that have happened in my life where I walk away going, that was awkward.
Okay. Awkward?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I know awkward. Yesterday...
You know me. Fair enough.
I have had my share of awkward interactions.
Okay.
But actually, I went to a conference this week.
Did.
It was great. I learned a lot of information. I connected with people.
What kind of a conference?
It was a great conference. It doesn't matter what kind of conference.
Okay,
it
I'm
is.
sorry I asked. I'll mind my own business.
Awkward. See, that was awkward.
You're welcome.
So I'm in this breakout session, and there was nowhere else for me to sit. So I sat like in the front row, and the presenter, he was just loving me so much because I was really engaged in what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like nodding, mm-hmm. Then there came this question and answer time, and somebody asked a question.
And she right away,
well, it was like
I know the answer.
nobody had an answer.
I'm the firstborn.
And it was like, cricket. And so I addressed an issue that the group was facing, something that I actually have an opinion and some tips about. And so the breakout session comes to an end. Everyone's leaving. I'm gathering up my stuff. And the speaker plops down like right in front of me and is like, hey, Belle, I had a name tag, Belle, thank you so much for your input and your insight.
That's great.
Just really, okay.
That had to feel good.
It did until he started to like lean in, and I'm leaning. We're both like leaning in, and it's just getting too close. And I'm realizing
Tuna fish for lunch, eh?
maybe I sent the wrong message.
So you started questioning yourself?
With my like intense, I was locked into what he was saying. I was really giving him a lot of like eye contact and feedback with my body
Because some people
language.
have said that you're too much.
People have said that. And so that starts this whole internal dialogue like, is this too much? Am I not enough eye contact? Too much eye contact?
I think, though, that's not true. It's just that a lot of us are not used to that much intensity in a conversation and that people being that engaged.
That's true. That could be it. And people don't know us. People don't know me, and that I'm such an expressive listener, facial expressions, being
well, I'm
plugged
glad
in.
you had a connection with this person. What happens when, let's just say, you have a minor connection with someone and you want to engage, you see them in a public place.
Okay.
And let's say, for example, if you're me and I remember no one's name ever, including, like, my next door neighbor, maybe sometimes my kid's best friend. So I'm in the grocery store and I see person. Is that their name? Yeah, I'm sure that's their name. Wait a minute, is it their name though? Are you sure, Candy?
What do you do?
I know. I'll look them up on Facebook. But here's the deal. I need a little time. I remember that they have a cat. That's it. Or they made muffins a month ago. I remember that.
And posted it.
So I'm looking and I'm trying to pretend like the pineapple is that interesting in the grocery store when really it's my phone.
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Okay, so I was in another conference, and they talked about
Goes
this.
to a lot of conferences.
I'm a conferring person. So,
I concur.
When you are, let's say you're walking towards someone, at about 10 feet, you do like the visual, you do an eye contact, like a, no, you don't, no, not like that, and certainly not this. Don't do that. That would make it more threatening than awkward. Mm-hmm. But at 10 feet, you just like maybe nod the head, do a visual, a facial. You don't have to do
good day, sir.
Well, you don't have to be that formal, but you do that. Now, if they don't want to talk to you, if they're feeling awkward, if you're feeling awkward, that gives a great, 10
They're going
feet.
to exit.
They could exit stage left.
I have had that happen.
And then what do you do?
Well, what I prefer to do is to follow them around, figure out what they're making for dinner, pretend like I'm making the same thing for dinner, then maybe follow them and be like, let's make the lasagna together. Do you have your grandmother's recipe? Person whose name I'm still searching for.
On Facebook. Okay, so 10 feet, you do the visual acknowledgement. And then at 5 feet, if they haven't like ducked out behind the toilet paper
give them
display,
a wink.
No, you don't wink. You do like a verbal, hey. And that's when, like, if you don't know their name, hey there. Hey there.
Person with a cat.
There is a name, apparently. Hey there.
If they haven't rejected you already.
Yeah, by running and hiding. Hey there at 5 feet.
I would just do away with social norms and just, you know what?
Touch is her love language. I knew that was going to happen. It is not my love language. Okay, so what do you do when someone comes in for a hug and you're just not feeling it?
That never happens to moi, because I'm a hugger. However, I know someone, older sister, who's not about hugging. Tell me what you do.
Okay, so you do first you grab the wrists. You can do that. Grab the wrist, and she kisses me. Grab the wrist and just be like, hey!
And you shake.
You gotta do the shake, because not the whole body, just the wrist, because that shows enthusiasm.
Just shake them. Shake them.
If you
shake the people you care about.
Shake them because you care.
Bell.
But like if you are hugging and like the hug is going a little too long, okay, this is actually really hard for me right now. Okay, this is like hugging myself. You do pat. That's like,
bye-bye.
Let go.
We're done.
Out of here. Well, that was 3.
Sick of you.
Leave me alone. But the pat, have
Never
you noticed?
again.
The pat is like the release. Release.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Good
really
job.
good.
Okay, so I like it though. Okay, I have a lot of awkward moments in life, right?
Don't we all?
The truth is, other people have some of their awkwardness. We're all so self-involved. Well, I'm so self-involved.
You really are.
It's true. But I like it when you get to that point when you're comfortable with the other people and you know where they're at and you know what they want for the level of engagement. That's a good. It takes time though. It's an investment, and
It does.
you can't just force it. You can't force it. You should stop forcing it. I like that. You have a story about that. You told me our friend.
So I walked into an office situation, and a good friend of mine was acting as the receptionist. And remember, here I am filtering through all these thoughts. Am I too much? You know, when I acknowledge people, is it over the top? So I walked in, and she said, "You're here! Oh, I'm so glad it's you."
I would love that. I want
felt-
people to celebrate when I walk in a room, even if I don't know them. It would be nice.
It felt really, really good. And I realized, you know, people are looking for that. So when you know someone and you acknowledge them and you celebrate them,
You should be the change you want to see in the world.
that is so profound.
You're welcome.
That's
all me.
It sounds like Gandhi a little
No.
bit, though.
He took it from me.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I would like to know some of the ways that other people handle the awkward situations
Should we ask them?
in their life. See, because finish my sentence. We are here just to start the conversation. Now we want to hear from you. Leave your comments. One way that you deal with awkward situations and interactions in your life, your go-to tip. We'll see you next time. Congratulations! You made it to the end, which means you have more time to hang out with us.
So subscribe to our channel over here, somewhere in this neighborhood, and then watch more videos. And we're best friends now.
Best friends.